My name is Gavin Evans, and this is my review of Alive. And this review will have spoilers, so there's your warning. But I did watch this movie like 6, 7 years ago, and I hated it. I thought it was incredibly boring, and it just did nothing for me. But because I'm doing a Frank Marshall review series, I gave it another try, and I am more positive on the movie, but it's still far from greatness. But let's talk about it. First with the directing by Frank Marshall, because I think he does a really great job here. The movie is shot on location, and you can tell it just feels real. And he also does a great job at just allowing you to feel how cold these characters are, and how much pain they're in, and how much they're suffering. He really does a great job at bringing out the worst in this situation, and how the characters are desperate for any bit of hope or just anything. And in that, I think there's a very good survival story here. And there's a point in the movie, and it's mainly what it's known for, where the characters decide to eat some of the people who didn't make it in order to help their chances of getting out. And it's so easy for me to say right here that I would never do that in a billion years. That's disgusting and awful, and it is. But if I was in that situation, I would never go to that level. But because of the desperation and the desire to just stay alive, you understand why the characters do what they had to do. And they all feel crappy about it. They wish there was another alternative, but there isn't. And I think that's a very interesting dilemma at the core of this movie. And I do think the cast does a good job. I'm not going to name everyone off, but they do their part well enough. I didn't know Ethan Hawke was in this movie, though. So, yeah, like he's fine. Not his best performance, but not bad either. And I do think at 90 minutes, this could have been a really great survival movie. My issue is that it's not 90 minutes. It's 2 hours and 8 minutes, and yeah, you feel it. For the first hour, I'm engaged completely, but the second half really started to lose me. I definitely feel like this movie could have been tightened up, because it really feels repetitive and redundant, and it's really stretched out, and it loses me after a bit. And that's when I start getting bored with this movie. And like I said, I love the practical location of this movie, but there is some CGI, especially during the plane crash, and it's really bad. Which, to be fair, this movie is 1993. It's not recent, so I'll give the movie the benefit of the doubt there. But yeah, that's all I really have to say on it. It's a good survival movie, told really well, but and there's a great moral dilemma at the core of it, but it does start to bore me, and I find the second half of this movie to be really tough to get through, and because of that, I don't know if I'd ever watch this movie again. I'm still gonna go positive on it, but yeah, the pacing is what kills this movie a bit for me. So I'll give Alive a 5.5 out of 10. Okay, have you seen Alive? What did you think? Let me know in the comments down below. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more videos soon. And Gavin